Well, and that was in the human rights training course. Of course, he was saying this all in Spanish, so it was doubly frightening. So Father Roy, I'll just call him Father Roy because bourgeois is awfully hard to spell. He set up shop right outside of Fort Benning. Now can you imagine that, setting up shop right outside of Fort Benning? Well, that's what he did, and said he wasn't leaving until the School of the Americas did too. And Father Roy, he started out fasting, but fasting works kind of slow. So he and two other people marched over to the School of the Americas to their Hall of Fame. Now can you imagine right into the Hall of Fame? And they threw blood on the walls, which got him before the judge again. And you guessed it, it was Judge Elliott. And Father Roy told him the truth cannot be silenced, but the judge apparently felt it could be, and he sent Father Roy to jail again. Yes, justice is truly deaf and dumb when Judge Elliott's on the bench. Now, this protest movement started out kind of slow. There were about 70 people or so, and they'd come and protest and didn't get a whole lot of attention. Remember, this is Georgia, and people don't pay a whole lot of attention to what's going on in Georgia, except for Congress. Some fine congressmen from Massachusetts decided Father Roy was right, and they tried to stop funding for the school. Well, they failed the first time out. But in 1994, 5 people got arrested, and then in 1995, 10 people got arrested. Well, that attracted some attention, because in 1996, 400 people showed up, and 60 people got arrested. And those members of Congress kept busy trying to shut the school, and they gained votes, but they still failed the second time and the third time. But that attracted even more attention, because in 1997, 2,000 showed up at Fort Benning. 2,000 people. And 601 people, 10 times more, got themselves arrested. And after that, things kept growing. The next Thanksgiving, in 1998, an amazing thing happened. 7,000 people, can you imagine 7,000 people showed up? And there was a mighty fine rally. But right in the middle of the rally, a military policeman came out with a paper in his hand, and he read, "Whoever within the jurisdiction of the United States goes upon any military, naval, or coast guard reservation, post, hostile, fort, yard, station, or installation for any purpose for which law, lawful organization, whoever enters upon with any post, yard, hostile, fort," and he went on for about 5 minutes, and nobody understood a word he said. But everybody had a good time singing folk songs and getting their pictures taken with Martin Sheen and such, and they just waited there ready to march over the line, and over 2,300 people did. Now the police were ready, or at least they thought they were. They had 27 blue and white buses, bluebirds painted on the side of each one, with a driver inside of each one, ready to transport the transgressors. And at first this worked out fine. The cops had a mighty fine old time putting the protesters in the buses until, well, they got to the last bus, and there were more people. I mean a lot more people. I mean a whole lot more people. And the cops looked at the buses, and they looked at the crowd, and they looked at the buses, and they looked at the crowd, and right then and there, I think I saw one of them cry. Well, they knew they were beat, so they just took everyone over to Rigdon Park and dropped them off, and everyone had a fine old time marching through Columbus back to the vigil. And that bill we'd been trying to get through Congress, well, we finally got it through. Well, on the House side anyway, but the Senate killed it. So we came back again that next Thanksgiving, and this time, well, there were 12,000 people. Yes, 12,000 people, and 4,400 of them crossed the line. And you know, not only did they have the same 27 buses with the drivers in each one, they even had porta potties. Every now and then, there's something to be said for military planning. Well, after that, Congress got sneaky and changed the name of the school. It's now the Defense Institute for Hemispheric Security Cooperation. Kinda makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, doesn't it? With all those fine words like defense and security and cooperation. Except the only thing they changed was the name. They're gonna keep on teaching the same old thing, which means Father Raw and the protest movement will have to keep on doing the same old thing. Which finally gets me to the point of this song. Well, imagine if one person, just one person, marches up to Ridgeway Hall and sings, "You can get anything you want at the Waffle House." Well, they'll probably think they're crazy. And since they don't want crazy people in their jail, they'll probably just give them a banned bar order and kick them off the base. And if two people sing it in harmony, they'll think they're gay, and they certainly don't want to put them together in a cell. And if three people, can you imagine three people singing Waffle House? They'll think it's an organization. And can you imagine 50 people a day? I said 50 people a day singing Waffle House and getting banned and barred. And friends, they may think it's a movement. And that's what it is. The Waffle House closed the SOA anti-massacre movement. And all you have to do to join is to sing it the next time it comes around on the guitar with feeling. So we'll wait for it to come on guitar here and sing it when it does. Here it comes. Well, you can get anything you want at the Waffle House. You can get anything you want at the Waffle House. Just look for the signs. They're yellow and black. You can get a hearty meal or a light snack. You can get anything you want at the Waffle House. Well, now, that was horrible. If you want to close the SOA and stuff, you gotta sing loud. Now, I've been talking for 20 minutes now, and I could go on for another 20 minutes. I'm not proud or tired, so we'll just wait for it to come around again, and this time with 4-part harmony and feeling. We're just waiting for it to come around is what we're doing. All right now. Well, you can get anything you want at the Waffle House, including waffles. You can get anything you want at the Waffle House. Just look for the signs. They're yellow and black. You can get a hearty meal or a light snack. You can get anything you want at the Waffle House. You can get anything you want at the Waffle House, including waffles. You can get anything you want at the Waffle House. Just look for the signs. They're yellow and black. You can get a hearty meal or a light snack. You can get anything you want at the Waffle House. At the Waffle